Here is Turkey. I am in the way from Bursa to Çanakkale. This area thousands years ago was belonged to Greece, very historical, and Çanakkale is the same as Troy, that fighting between Greece itself for Helen and that history, So that means it was not Turkish area. And then it came to Roma in Constantinople, they call it Istanbul now. And then for about 400 years ago, 500, they established Osmani. And in Bursa, which I just left it, they established the first capital. It was a castle. Nothing was remained, just the wall. But anyway, and then from a few years ago, this Erdogan, Turkey, they are thinking they become very powerful and they want to go back to old Osmani Empire. For about a month ago, before that happened in Syria, recently happened in Syria, I wrote something, it is in Facebook and my site also. You want to come back to that Imperium, Osmani Imperium, but what are you going to do with Israel? That was also part of that. Now, months ago, 1 month ago, the last month, a group of Tahrir al-Sham by support of Turkey, they just came up to Damascus, capital of Syria. And about a week ago, when I arrived to Turkey, as soon as I arrived, I could understand a lot of economically and political and military problem in Turkey. Day after I arrived, I wrote, is a problem for Turkey and the risk that they become divided, become few countries is too much. Why? Because Turkey attacked Syria and by the help of his proxy people called Tahrir al-Sham and some terrorists and this thing. They will call terrorists, it's not my word. Whole Europe and America and others call them terrorists. So they come up to Damascus, but problem was the Kurd in that area. At the same time, as soon as they came to Damascus, Israel come and occupied South Syria. And nobody said anything in the world. Even United Nations said nothing. That means the world become a colony. That means become crazy. That means become a slave. Anyway, so why I said Turkey has big problem, it's because of Kurd. Because now Kurd in Syria, under support of Israel and America, they are going to have their own region and country. And if it becomes like that, so they are going to support Kurd in Turkey, first of all. And if become like that, so they can be separated. The biggest problem is Turkey. There is a lot of weapons. It's free to buy weapons. So in that case, the Turk and other groups, they already bought the legal weapon, machine gun also, gun, rifle, Colt and everything. And because very small group of these people are Turk, and they call themselves Turkish country. That's very funny. the government can do nothing. Big majority are Kurd, and then comes to Arab, comes to Armenian, which they are very angry with the Turk, and they killed Armenian few million, and they may want to revenge now. Iranian are there, Greek are there, Farsi, Hatti, many groups. The Turk, which was Seljuqi, which looks like Mongolian or Mandalite or Japanese or Chinese, whatever you want to call it. They are very small group. Even I heard Erdogan, he said himself, he's not Turk, he's from Georgia. I heard that. I don't know about his background. But he not looks like Turk, like Mandela, because anyway, they are short. And when I was in Turkey 2 years before, they say if you want to find somebody's Turk, look at eyes, it must be like Mongolian, like that. So Turkey is in big danger and problem. Starting fighting with the court, that means starting fighting with America and Israel. On the other side, Europa don't want Turkey, and I think NATO also, they don't want Turkey. I said about other things. Now, what I want to add now is that the funny thing was about 1 or 2 years ago when Sweden and Finland wanted to join NATO. Turkey and Erdogan talk very high and on top to NATO and Europa. We don't want Sweden unless Sweden throw out the Kurd. A list of Kurd, from there they are terrorists. So happened this and that and this and that. Okay, they send out some people, and now Sweden and Finland a member of NATO. So now almost whole Europa, especially West Europa or North Europa, they are with NATO. In America, NATO. So they don't need Turkey. If they divide Turkey, so Turkey cannot be that strong army and be like that, sometimes deciding for NATO. Talking to NATO from high or top. Surely Turkey going to lose. It seems Turkey try to solve problem with Kurd to give them kind of power and money and free Abdullah Öcalan and this thing. But this is foolishness, you know. It never happened for Israel. Israel wants to make all these countries, especially Muslim countries, as small and small. I said in my speech before that a few hundred years ago when this Jewish, not as a real Jewish, originally Jewish, which they are Arab, but those accepted Judaism as a religion from East Europa, from Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Russia, Poland, and like that. Blue eyes, blonde. And Arab are not like that. When they wanted to come with that silly or conspiracy theory or free Holy Land, means Palestine, they stopped in Kurd area, and from that time they had a big contact with the Kurd, and that is why when they published the picture of Barzani with the head of Mossad, So for the people, it was strange even for me. But when I read other books, especially the books called the 13 Tribe, written by Arthur Castle, then I could see this one. I could understand all the relation between the Kurd and this one, and a part of Kurd especially, yes, not all. You must understand that those Kurd are Shia Muslim or something, and they have good contact with the other Shia Muslim. They are still maybe against Israel, but because Israel, rich people, Jewish in America, understand, they always just support their own people. They start business and everything, every country with their own people. So the rich Kurd or Kurd or anything, we Iranian we say Kurd. So they are that kind of Kurd, Jewish Kurd. I seen some of Jewish Kurd also in Sweden, in my city, which they play even as a Democrat, and sometimes they play as anti-Israel, but no, they are not. They are working for Mossad. They are coming to different group and collecting information. That's spying. Spying is nothing strange, nothing coming. They are not coming from other planet. The same people we see. So Turkey is in a way to lose NATO membership, to lose unity. By starting giving kind of power to Kurd, first of all, so they lose that unity to keep country united. So part of the power, people in the power, they feel they are not that much strong. They become a division. They become in different group now. They could understand they are not that powerful. We wait for a little bit, but as I said and I wrote, this is not happened to Iran. Even they can come to Kurd to Iraq also. But first of all, Kurdistan area in Iran, okay, they are quite big, but big part of these Kurd, they are not thinking for separation. They are thinking they are real Iranian. Of course, the Kurd are Arya, real Iranian. Of course, the Greece, up to Europa, they are Arya. They are not Arab, which are now they become in the service of Israel. Because of money, they become a servant of rich people. Anyway, those called Kurd in Iran and speak Kurdish now, they're very, very small. This is only Mahabad, Sanandaj, Bukan. I don't know if it's 100 there of Iran also, because there is very small. Even the big Kurd city, Kermanshah, they don't agree with the other Kurd. They are Shia Muslim, and they started when speaking Persian. Nobody pressed them. No. Like Turkey, so announce if somebody speak Kurdish or this one must pay thousands of dollars penalty or go to the jail. I remember that. I was in Sweden about 30 years ago. That comes to the law. But in Iran, no one, never it comes any law against no minority. You have to speak this and that. The only thing is about religion is about Baha'i, because actually it's very silly. It is the it is foolishness. The base of Baha'i, which some Shia Muslims said, I am the 12th Imam for Shia Muslim in Iran, is 12th Imam, and the 12th one disappeared from thousands years ago. And he said, I am the one, I am coming to save the world. Not only Iran, the whole the world. And he was crazy. That is a crazy ideology, and I talk about that sometimes before, and I can say some more. But anyway, now that Baha'i working for Canada, their leadership now become Canadian, they are in Canada. And whenever somebody wrap some big money from Iran, they go to Canada because they could be Baha'i, but they can play as a big the Muslim religious also. Actually, when somebody is a spy or working for some intelligence service, they play more as, for example, Muslim. If they want to play, they want to be a spy in Iran, they put more beer and play more Muslim fanatic. Maybe it's them attacking the woman with the chador and this thing, khal and this thing. So many things happen in this area. For Iran is best make some military alliance with Russia, China, Belarus, North Korea, Iraq, Nicaragua, Venezuela. There are many countries, and they become more stronger than NATO. But they're foolish. NATO and European, they kill everyone, they do whatever they want in the war. And if they don't united, Western country, by leadership of Jewish Zionists, they come and break them and kill them one by one, and make all this country small and small and small, so Israel looks big. Actually, I want to finish my word that Israel is not a country. Israel is a military base and intelligence service for the rich family, Jewish rich Zionist family. They cannot do all these things in any part of Europe. They wanted to have something called their own countries. So today is 4th January 2025. So my name is Hassan Bayegan. If you just write my name in Google, you will see a lot of articles from me in Persian and English. I'm Iranian original. That's why I could come to the philosophical point. No European, no American, no Jewish could come to such a philosophical, real philosophy mind.